Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to... I've now forgotten what I've even renamed this to the Homegrown Adventure, because that's more or less what it's turning into. It's like we're going to move around and try and make teams homegrown and win stuff. That's what we're going for. As you can see from the new graphic, we are at Villarreal. If you haven't seen the last episode, to go back and watch it. It's a little bit of an insight sort of video. We do play a game in there as well, but it's still about 20 minutes long. So we sort of just went through to explain stuff. So we're going to jump straight into this episode and carry on basically. So let's jump in. Since last time we met, we met. The first game we played was the day of the Athletic Bilbao game. We drew 1-1 on that day, and as you can see, we've had a good little run of form, which is quite nice. The cup's going really well, so I'm quite pleased with how that's going. We haven't lost yet, so that's a good sign. So quickly, we beat Real Sociedad in the second leg of the Copa del Rey. Beat them 1-0. We already had a 3-1 advantage, so that was quite nice. So nothing too much to play about. We sort of had that game won. After Real Sociedad, we drew 1-1 with Real RCD Español. It was Español, very even game, and a 1-1 draw was probably well deserved. It was that sort of game where no one was sort of going to break through. So I'm quite pleased with that. After them, we played Valencia for the first of the 3 times we played them in a 4-1 win in the Copa del Rey. Again, very pleasing. Martinez getting the goals there. Hazard and Manu scored for us there. We then played them in the league, drew 0-0. They absolutely dominated the game. We just didn't turn up. They thoroughly deserved to win that, and they didn't. So that was probably the luckiest game we've had so far. They just played so well. I'm surprised they didn't score, but they didn't. We had on, got a point. That's all I can say. But then we played them away again and beat them 2-1. So it's like, that's logical. We turned up in this game. So in the league we're not turning up as much, but in the cup we are turning up. So it's a little bit of what's going on here. So we got a couple of players you won't recognise the names of in here as well. I've changed the formation, so I'll go through that with you in a moment. Sands and Shibashev scored for us there, so quite pleasing that. We then played Real Betis in the league, beat them 3-1. Sands, Duran and Alvaro all scored for us, very pleasing. And Duran was his debut, Sands was his second game. He got 2 goals in 2 games, so very pleasing for him. And we then played Athletic Bilbao again and beat them 2-0 in the cup. So doing really well in the cup. We've got a chance of getting quite far. What's this? This is the semi-final. Okay, we could either get Barcelona or Atletico Madrid. By the look of it, Barcelona. So it's going to be an interesting one to see if we can get through. So quite pleasing. So we'll quickly run through what sort of come into the team, what I brought in terms of, can I do staff? Yes, I brought in this many staff because we needed to basically bump up all of these. Basically they're all quite low, they're all below the minimum, so it's like, right, we'll get a few staff members. They're not going to shake it up too much, just bring in the extra. Haven't gone rid of any staff, so they're all still the original staff, just with some extras, and it's just improved them quite a bit, so quite pleasing there. Our training schedule, do you want to do that, is like this. I've sort of made my assistant just a utility guy, just covers everywhere. I could do it with another goalkeeping coach, sort of take the burden off Jesus. I'm covering 2 areas. Alana is covering 1. Jones is covering 1. Fitness is always quite good to have 2 people on, so we're doing quite well. Got quite a few decent coaches here already, so I'm quite pleased with that. Scouting doesn't make a difference on the minute. We'll be adding to this and going through them properly in the summer. Same with the medical staff to try and improve this as well. So that's the interesting, not interesting, the, what is the word I'm looking for, staff members sorted. So let's have a quick look at actual transfers in. We've had a few people. Shirashev was bid on after our deadline day, so I didn't sell him. Because he's Russian, I would have sold him if it was before the deadline day. which was annoying because it was after our deadline, but the Italian one, yes, was like the day later. So that annoyed me a little bit there. We've also brought in Jose Angel, who are coming in January, in December, in July, when I get the right dates available. Very good left back, 31 Spanish, gone on free. Going to be a good backup player for us and give us some experience at the back, so quite pleasing there. Muller is our youngster. He's wanted by quite a few big teams. I've told him all to bugger off unless they meet his release fee. And he's wanted by a few teams as well. If they can meet his release fee, he can go. Quite simple. If they don't meet it, they can't go. But in terms of actual players, we brought in 3. Just a sort of nothing too drastic, just 3 players who can improve each individual area. And we've also sold 2 people. First one being Lorato Martinez, the Argentinian. He's valued at 25 million, which is annoying because we didn't get 25 million. We got 13.5 up front, plus it can go up to 24. He's an excellent player, was banging in the goals, but he's Argentinian, and I'm trying to make a fully Spanish team, so he had to go when I had an offer come in, so he's gone. No, he can go up to 21, sorry. I'm looking down here because my microphone's right in the way of the numbers. And we sold Alfred NDI to Ajax, so send the player back to where we came from. Let them have him, and hopefully he can do well for him. Again, very good player, just wasn't playing his transfer list when I came in. So I thought, if he wants to go, he can go. Let him head off, and he went to Ajax, so good luck to him. And the important bit is the players we brought in. First one being Raul Rodrigo, 19-year-old Spanish centre-back, looks pretty decent from 19. He wants him. Some team. Physically pretty good. He's left-footed, quite nice. He's strong for 19. His determination is good. His concentration and decision can go up. His tackling, marking are excellent. His heading can definitely go up. The jumping, I'm not too fussed. It can go up to 13, 14. I'll be quite happy. And 19 is just going to grow, so quite pleasing there. Vision definitely grow, positioning can improve, but looks like he's got the makings to be quite a good solid little centre back at some point. Hopefully with some training he can get there. I've got training on that, that's fine. The next player is Carlos Sanz. Since letting our star striker Martinez go for 13.5, I thought probably should price that one in. So we found Carlos Sanz. Shouldn't I say pronounce it Sanz? Get off. He's wanted by them on loan, but he's not going. He's our starting striker at the minute. Just look at that. For was it 3 point something million I paid? 3.5 million. He's got 1 goal, 1 assist in one game so far. He looks absolutely brilliant. He's definitely can improve physically. Mentally, he's pretty decent for 18 as well. But finishing, dribbling, first touch, heading, all at 15, 16. It's excellent. Teamwork's good. It's off the ball's decent. So definitely some ability there. He's valued at 2.2. Bought him for 3.5. Quite happy. He's got a release of 10 million. So that's the most I could get him on. Or the least I could get him on. That he'd signed with. So it's like, right, okay, get that. If maybe in a season we can bump that to 20, 25. Quite happy there. So definitely one to look forward to. And the last one who I'm most excited about is Rodrigo Duran. 20-year-old Spanish centre mid. Just look at that. Excellent player. 3.5 star already. Can get up to 4.5 star. And he's just going to keep improving. He's what I call probably a complete midfielder. No real weaknesses anywhere other than his leadership. Long throws, not fussed about them. Bravery could be a bit higher, and flair, but he's not there to do the flary stuff. He's there to get the ball into decent places, get our strike on the end of it, and get us some goals. He looks pretty damn decent. I'm very pleased to have got him in for 5 million, 5.5 from Boca Juniors. Started out there as well. He has got dual nationality because he is Argentinian as well, but he's in the Spanish under-21 team, so that's definitely one to keep an eye on. Hopefully he will declare fully for Spain and get in their first team because he is very, very good. And definitely one I'm going to be definitely keeping my eyes on, see how he progresses. Right, so that's it for players in and players out. So let's have a quick look at our new formation, which we're going for this now, which is a 4-2-3-1. I wanted to work it at Ajax, so it wasn't working there, but here I think I've got the players to do it. Costa, Di Mario, Alvaro, Faguni, Gil Romero, Duran, Hazard, Vasquez, Sands, Shirashev. That's normally going to be Manu. Other than that, it's more or less a good solid team. So we're going to play the game again today against Seville and see how we get on against them. They currently sit in 7th and 40 points. We sit on 29, so we're a little bit far behind them, but we can definitely catch up. Like Deportiva, Real Sociedad, they're within my line of sight of players I wanna, or teams I wanna catch. No, that is not happening. Gil is playing. Why does it keep moving that around? And Sands is playing well. Got 2 in 3 games so far, so I'm quite pleased there. Other than that, we're going for it. And they're going with a 4-1-2-3. I don't recognise many of their players. Nope. So let's just sort of jump into this and try and have a continued good start. Knowing this, we're going to end up losing because it's the first game I've done on live, other than the first game of the season. Of this, I can't think of what I'm going for it, but I've just noticed that they're the wrong way around. There we go. So hopefully that will give us some better performance if we got our players playing in the actual positions I want them to play in. Gap, ignore, because it's not. There's no gap there, as they've just scored from a corner. That's not what we needed, and my knee's gone to sleep because of the way I'm sitting. How did that go in? That's the first set piece we've conceded so far, so a little bit disappointed to have that go in. But they whip it in. It's headed twice, hits the bar, hits the goalkeeper, hits the bar, and it's dropped straight into Pavolotti's path there. So that's a little bit meh more than anything. Not doing a lot. We header it up. What happened there? As they play it forward to, and they've gone 2-0 up. They've hit us twice now. I don't know what's going on, but it's not working. I don't know why he didn't win the ball back there, but our 2 centre backs are just too close together, and keeper can't get anywhere near it. Right, and we've not even had a shot yet. 40 minutes in. This isn't how. We're just losing the ball so quickly. Win it, thank you. Right, can we get one back before half time? Or can we have a shot before half time? Would be quite nice. Into Manu. Where's he going? Into Sands, lovely pass. Into Vasquez, good pass. He had an offer for him from Tottenham as well. I told them to bugger off. It's like 8 million, but he's a Spanish right winger who's actually really good. As Kepa comes and saves the ball. And we weren't going to let him go anything less than 20. And we're not having a good game so far. They whip it in, and they've gone 3-0 up. How did he beat 4 men to that header? We're being absolutely demolished. How did he beat 4 men? Whatever our goalkeeper was doing there, I don't know. 4 men, he somehow still beats them and gets in the back of the net. And Faguli's picked up an injury. Where is Rodrigo? He's going to have to go on. Right, let's give him a bollocking, because that was shocking. Actually try and actually play some football this half, because I don't know what they were doing, but it wasn't football. As they come forward, can we win this back? No, they can shoot from there all day if they want, but can we actually do something in this game? Because they're not playing well. And this is the worst I've seen them play since I've come in. Right, Sands isn't having a good game, so Bambaku can come on. and he can come off for. Let's bring Jokitic on. I've got no real left back to bring on, so it's going to have to be higher up the field change. Let's go attacking. Show some passion. Do something. The second half's just ticking by and we've not seen anything. Come on, we're actually going to get anything this second half, or is it going to be... No, we're not going to get anything at all, are we? Because it's 90th minute now and it's just ticked away so quickly. Nothing's... Don't let them score 4. Seville have just been so clinical. Like, okay, the second goal, how did he beat 4 men in the box? But they'd taken a chance. They completely dominated the game, and that was just atrocious how we played. And luckily, Celta Vigo didn't win their game, so we stay ahead of them. We have 4 weeks. Ugh, that's not good. Right. Let's jump to the Bilbao game. We'll do that one as well. Hopefully have a better performance and get through to the final of the Copa del Rey. So I'll see you in a minute, guys. Right, let's get into the second game. They're going with a 4-2-3-1 as well. The only players I reckon is Laporte and Naki Williams. Other than that, I don't know. We're going more or less exactly the same score, but just with Castellio in the middle, and that's the only difference we're going for. Right, let's get this going and try and have a better game. We've got a 2-0 lead. Is it a 2-0 lead? Yes, a 2-0 lead over them already, so that will hopefully give us the advantage. I don't know if away goals work in Spain. I have no idea. I've not even checked the rules. As Lopez picks up an injury, oh, it's one of their players, that's fine. Or it's not fine, it's not one of mine, I'll not have to worry about it too much, as their keeper saves the corner quite easily. Not a lot's going on so far. We've had the better possession and shot-wise. As we win the ball. Oh no, we're playing Bakambu up top as they've broken into the box. And what a save by our goalkeeper. I don't know how he broke through, but he somehow did. Can we clear this corner? It's half cleared, and it's half cleared again. But into Mena, into Nai Lopez, and he kept it in, but we nicked the ball off him, so that's a okay bit of play. Not really having much fun with our wingers at the moment, as they nodded the ball down to what's his name, and it's into whatever he's called, and they're really pushing. They've had 2 really good chances, and our keeper's been equal to both of them. As we cleared the corner again, Gil Romero's won it. It's up to Bakambu. He's got men coming forward, but he loses the ball into Vasquez. He's got 3 men to pick on Durant into Shirashev. Bad pass to him. Should have put it ahead of him, but no, it went into his feet and it's cleared easily. As we got one last chance maybe before half time. Into Bakambu. Back to Duran. Into Bakambu. Shirashev. Duran. Into Castellio. Around the corner for Bakambu. He's put it past the post. That was a good chance for us to go 1-0 up. And it's not really the start of the first half we needed. Right, let's tell them we're not happy. They can do better. And they're doing okay. So we'll just tell them that for now. And sort of blang our way through it. We'll do with not conceding early on if we do concede. As Inaki Williams comes forward into what's his name? Another save by a goalkeeper. It's cleared again straight to their player. Whips it in again. Duran has picked it up. Long ball forward, but it wasn't to anyone. Laporte hoofs it, but Gil's in there. And they're coming forward off it this time. We've sort of just jumped straight into a different highlight from us clearing the ball. They're playing really close-knit football, working it in well. It's another good save by our goalkeeper, who's really the one keeping us in it. They've had 5 chances, 4 of them have been clear-cut. We're just not defending well. I think defence is somewhere I'm going to be looking to improve next season. Maybe a good solid centre-back and probably a right-back as well. There'll be 2 places I'll be looking definitely to add depth to our squad. As we lose the ball ridiculously in our corner, and we get away with it while keep saving it again. And this is really sort of struggling to keep in this because they're just dominating the game. Right, let's make some subs. So Bakambu's coming off. Sands is coming on. He's coming off. He's not playing great. So Manu can come on. Costa's playing badly as well. Right, as they come forward again, can we nick this ball off him, please? We can. It's up to Sands. Round the corner for Manu. He's got a man over on his left, but he can't play a pass through. If he had, it would have been a clear one-on-one chance there. Laporte hoofs it up to Calvo. They win the second balls far too easily. And we're not winning or getting anywhere near him. As Gill's got it. Lovely ball through to Williams. Can we save it again? He's hit the bar. It's really not their day, and really our defence is really struggling to hold on. They've had 12 chances, half of them have been clear cut, and I don't know how they're keeping this at 0-0. But they'll be going in full time going, how do we not put 4 or 5 past their goalkeeper? As they come forward yet again. Another one through the gap. And saved again. How are we still in this? They deserve to be a few goals ahead by now. As we claim the ball again, can we have a chance going forward or not? No, probably gonna. We're gonna get any more highlights, or it's just gonna end like this. We've got the ball. It's gonna end like this. There's only about 5 seconds left. Hoof the ball forward, looking for Sands. It's cleared. It ends 0-0. Probably the most dramatic 0-0 I've had in a long time, but we get through to the final. And we play Atletico Madrid. How did they come back? They were 2-0 down. They won 3-0. Fair play to them. They came back and won. So we got Atletico Madrid in the final of the Copa del Rey last season. When is the final? Right at the end of the season. Right, okay, so we'll come back and do that one later on. I think next episode we're coming back and doing Barcelona, because it's Barcelona. And then probably after that we're going to do a double of Atletico and Real, and then probably do Atletico final. Probably. That's probably going to be the way I go for it. So guys, if you have enjoyed, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, let me know what you think of the new team we're going with, and I'll see you next time for when we take on Barcelona. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.